Hey guys, what I want to come talk to you guys about today is the SAUER P220 Legion. I've been carrying it for a couple months now, and I will have to tell you guys, I am very impressed with this pistol. It will remain as my carry gun, right? Overall, controllability of it, to me, it's very important. We all, I think, know how great of a round 10mm is, especially with some of the ammunition we have out now. It's a phenomenal round. But what good is it if you can't control it? I know quite a few people that carry, let's say, 357 Magnums or 44 Magnums or maybe even 40 Smith & Wesson 45 ACP, and they can't control it, but they're carrying it because of some legendary stories that they've heard with that round, but they personally cannot control it. So that's something I want you guys to kind of consider. If it's taking you a second and a half, 2 seconds, 3 seconds to get that follow-up shot, maybe look at getting something else that you can control a little bit better. So what I'm going to show you guys real quick, a little shooting footage of it, is me shooting some steel plates, and look for that controllability. I'm looking for the speed with the accuracy, because if I'm just really fast but I'm losing accuracy, that does me no good, right? I don't want to miss fast. So that's something that I try to look for, especially with me switching over from carrying a 9mm Glock or a 9mm 1911 or whatever it is to a 10mm double action, single action style pistol. So it was a change that I kind of had to get used to, and my way of getting used to it is by seeing how fast and accurate I can shoot it. So let's roll that footage, guys, and see how I did.
Work our way down there. Oh, shooting a little high. There we go. That one wanted to come back. I will say, guys, too, the SAUER X-ray sights, they're pretty nice. I am having to get back used to using 3-dot sights instead of using my XS big dots, but the X-ray sights are pretty good, guys. So let's see if I can knock all these back around. So 4 shots in 1.8, and man, this thing is pretty nice, guys. Pretty nice. Got it.
Hey guys, so as we saw there, shooting a little bit faster, no issues with it. I did have to get back to using the 3-dot sight system as opposed to my XS big dots. It took me a couple shots just to realize, hey, I'm shooting a little bit high, and that's all it is, guys. It really shouldn't take you that much. I believe that those plates are 4 inches or 6-inch plates. Okay, actually I'm pretty sure they're 4, but I could be wrong with that, right? I was standing at 10 to 15 yards for some of those shooting positions and different drills. So just so you have reference for that, I believe the closest I could have got maybe for the shooting from the shot clock was 7 yards, okay? But not below 7 yards. So anywhere from that 7 to 15 yard range for that last little clip there. So one thing I definitely want you guys to look at is, if you guys are at an indoor range, I understand you can't have the luxury of shooting steel or maybe moving back and forth as much, but find what works best for you, okay? So if you're not able to go to a range that allows you to do that, then go to your range and find your variant of that, right? Whether that's put up a silhouette target, put it at 3 yards, shoot one part of the target, put it at 5 yards, shoot another part, and then keep moving out, moving out. For you guys and gals that go to the range, you get one target, and then you shoot that target in the exact same spot the entire time. And when you're done, your shot group is just everywhere. That does you no good, right? So let's make it a little bit realistic in what we're doing, guys. And that's all I would ever recommend. What you guys are getting ready to see next with this, I understand that some people preach 3, 3, and 3, right? Whether it's 3 rounds and 3 yards in 3 seconds. I cannot predict that you are going to be healthy next week. I cannot predict that you are not going to be in a car wreck next week. I cannot predict what your life is going to encounter, right? I would hate to be the person that predicted what your gunfight was going to be and I was wrong. So I make it a point to take my pistols and shoot them at distances that people think are unnecessary, never going to happen, or whatever it is. So when I have to make a 25-yard headshot, or if I have to make a 50-yard shot, whatever it is, I know that I have the capability to do it. And that's all it is. I'm looking for what are my capabilities with this pistol. Where do I know that my stopping point is at? And that's what I try to find. And if you can't repeat it, okay, that's where I would, okay, hey, I got it. I can shoot, let's say, 1 out of 5 rounds at 50 yards. I'm not shooting anybody at 50 yards. Hey, I can shoot 2 out of 5 rounds at 25 yards. We need to keep moving it in until we're at 100%. Once you're at 100% proficiency, start backing it up a little bit and take it from there. Yes, you're going to have times where, I'll tell you, I have times where I go to the range and it's just like I'm a brand new shooter sometimes, right? And that's what gets into my head. But try to get that out of it. Focus on those fundamentals and properly apply them. So let's take a quick look at this, guys, and we'll get back to talking about the P220 Legion.
Got it. Oh. Go double action again. Go double action again. Double action for this last one, guys.
Okay, hey guys, so we just saw that there, and I will tell you, this gun, it's quickly become a favorite of mine. I really didn't think it would be as much of a favorite as what it is, but I am definitely a huge fan of it. So just so you guys know, I'm still carrying this pistol. I will put a link to the original tabletop of this pistol just so you guys can see it. A couple things I did want to clarify due to some comments that I saw. This is an all steel pistol. Okay, this is not a Sig with an alloy frame. It is all steel. You can find that on Sig's website. You can just trust me by feeling it, right? But you can go find that. Their P220 lineup for this is a all steel pistol. It comes in at like 40 plus ounces. So it is, I mean, it's a very hefty pistol, but it controls it well, right? So that's one thing I wanted to touch on is, yes, it is all steel. Another thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about, some people have obviously brought up capacity, right? That is something that people are always going to bring up. I don't really care if they're trained rounds. What do I mean by that? So I would much rather have 9 trained rounds of 10mm than your 17 rounds of untrained 9mm. Okay? One, I know how to reload a pistol pretty well. 2, I know how to shoot the pistol pretty well. So in the event that I am exceeding those 9 rounds, that's why I carry extra magazines. And don't get into thinking that we're going to do things like we see it on the movies or like tactical instructors teach us, where we're going to stand in front of stuff and we're never going to move and all this other stuff. Put some movement into it that gives you more avenues to reload your pistol. So that's my 2 cents for some of that. Okay, is quit thinking that we're not going to be moving. And I have some videos coming out that I've been working on to go more in detail with those. Another thing that I do with this, so with this being my carry gun, anytime I go to the range, guys, I'm going to grab a holster for it real quick. Anytime I go to the range, I have made it a point, ever since I first started shooting, to always bring a pistol with me to the range. And what I mean by that is a pistol with me that I am carrying to the range. Because the first time I started shooting and whatever else, I had 2 pistols, right? Well, I went up there and I shot both pistols. And then, because I didn't realize, I shot all my ammunition. And this is years ago. Then some nice guys up there were paying a little bit too much attention to me. And I quickly realized, man, I don't have anything because I shot it all up. And then now my whole car ride back, and maybe I got to stop and get gas, whatever it is, I now have nothing. So what's the point of it, right? So ever since that one incident, I always carry a gun, so it doesn't build anything different into it. But I don't go to the range, shoot my carry gun, and not have a gun to carry back home. So what I have started doing with this now, because I'm over the point of needing to go shoot hundreds of rounds through it at a time at the range, every range session I go and do, or every course I'll go and teach, I will shoot 1 magazine out of the gun of what I'm carrying, right? So I'll just draw it from the holster real quick, shoot a magazine, put the second magazine in it, and throw it back in the holster and good to go. Ammunition is not that expensive for it. Okay, you can find the hollow points for it for about $20 to $23, give or take, and you can find the full metal jacket range ammunition for $17. Okay, at $17 at the middle price range. I've seen some for even $15, but for what I can readily find and get in excess, it was $17. So that's something to think about. Okay, for holsters, I am carrying it still in this Right Leatherworks Banshee holster. Okay, it's worked phenomenal for me. I wear it at the 3 or 330 position, and it really forms well to my body. No issues at all with this holster. What I am working on right now is with SAUER leather. I'm getting them to make me a hammer holster for this pistol, so it can accommodate the light, and also so I can wear it in the appendix position or have the ability to move it around, because I cannot do that with this. So that's something that that's why I have the light on here, is to look at the specifications of it and stuff like that. But it works pretty well for me, guys. I had no issues with this pistol so far. A lot of people have talked about the Legion series in a negative light in some of the reviews I've seen, and I have nothing negative to say about this pistol. No finish issues at all with it. No reliability issues out of it. The grips are probably my favorite part, just to be honest. They are very aggressive, and being able to go and purchase the exact same grips, I'm a pretty happy about that, because these are going to stay on the pistol. I know some people go and change them out to whatever, but the way that they design these grips is 100% the way that I would want the grips to be. So these are always going to be the grips. So very nice grips on there. The checkering underneath the trigger guard, I know I talked about it in some of the shooting videos I did, but man, this is worth every penny of it. And I like this so much. When Kick and Steel Custom Arms got with me to develop my custom Glock 45 Sarge package, I had them go ahead and add that there too, right? That is just slick. It really does lock in that support hand. But I like it. I like it quite a bit, guys. So let me know down in the comments what you think about this. We're going to be seeing this some more. I am going to take a course or two with this pistol, just to see how it does, and to see if I'm the only guy shooting 10mm at courses. So we'll see you guys. As always, stay tuned for more. Let me know what you think down in the comment section about this, or any other ideas you guys may have for what you want to see in videos. Sarge out.